What is up, YouTube? It's the Sage, and I have got a great battle versus CrackerZach, which is some racial slur, whatever. Let's go. So I lead off my character, and he leads off with his Cresselia, and he goes for the Reflect, knowing I knew this thing was going to be a dual screen right when I saw it, but whatever. I go for the Swords Dance like a pro, and I'm going to go for the Break to take out the Reflect so I can hit it later, but he switches out, goes into his Rotom Heat, and takes the Break not so bad, but I'm just gonna finish it off with a Sucker Punch, and yeah, so it's dead. So he goes into a Shark, and like a dumbass, I over-predict, thinking that it was like a substitute like Swords Dance, but no one uses those anymore. It's purely Scarfed. But I'm gonna go into my Fire, my Shandera, because I know he can't touch me with it. And he switches out, goes into his Sweet Cute thing, and I had the HP Ice, or maybe just go for the Fire Blast or something. But I go for the Shadow Ball, and I get a special defense drop, and because of it, you will not be able to live the next Shadow Ball, and that is a dead Sweet Cute, because that thing would have made this battle like 15 minutes long. So I switch out, go into my old school. After seeing that he's going to go bring back his Garchomp, he goes for the Earthquake, and does about, because of left those, I'll be able to live another one, and he knows that, so he's going to switch out and go into his Cresselia, and I go for the Dynamic Punch just to get that confusion off onto anything he switches into, and I get a crit, and I was all like, yo, it definitely does not matter. I mean, come on, look at this. Does it really matter? Just no, it doesn't. So I switch out, go into my Step It Up, knowing that this thing's just going to be annoying onto my champ, and I can't touch it. So I switch out into my Gillaron Step It Up. Sorry for that, but whatever. So I go for the Yawn on the Switch, and I was thinking I should set up now, because, I mean, what else am I going to do? So he stays in, and I'm like, okay, that's just great for me. I'm going to get all my 3 Acid Armors up. So he goes for the Stealth Rocks. I don't really care. Only 2 Pokemon really get hurt by it on my team. And yeah, so I go for another Acid Armor as he switches into his Garchomp, and I'm going to be able to live that, take it very well thanks to the +4. And because I'm going to have +6 now, I will be able to Platoon Pass it into one of my Pokemon that I think will take his team out to the ball game. So I go for the Platoon Pass, and I switch and go into my Spider-Man, knowing the Fire Fan can't do anything. But because of Stealth Rocks, it's gonna like limit my sweeping time, you can say. So I go for the Agility, and he sees it, and he's scared because I'm gonna hurt him with the HP Ice. So he switches out, goes into his Cresselia, and I'm gonna go for the Bug Buzz, knowing that thing cannot take a modest Life Orb Bug Buzz. Plus Stab. I forgot to say plus Stab. So he goes back into his Shark, and I'm all like, why? But okay, I don't mind that at all. Go for the Hidden Power Ice and take out that Shark, because this thing probably would have swept me if I didn't have this thing here. So yeah. So he goes into his Magic Bitch. That's not a very nice name. It's like a giraffe thing. It's a Verzeron or whatever. So I go for the Hidden Power Ice to like hurt it, but it doesn't do half, and it takes out my Spider-Man, which is a girl. I don't know the logistics, but whatever. So I go into my old school, trying to get the confusion off on this thing too, as he goes into for the Leaf Blade, but it kills me, and it was just, yeah. So I go into my Step It Up, go for the Encore. Because of Stealth Rocks, it's gonna hurt me. It's gonna be really annoying. So like, I won't be able to survive another, like, take a Leaf Blade as I usually could, but yeah. So I got the Leaf Blade on cord. So yeah, so I can just go into my Fire, go for the Fire Blast, knowing that nothing on this team can take a Fire Blast now, and kill that Magic Bitch, because it definitely is a bitch. So he goes into his just thing that's asleep, his Fortress, and I go for the Fire Blast, and because it's 30, he'll live it, but I'll be able to finish this off, because yeah, I mean, unless I miss, it's still my game. So that was good game, CrackerZach. I don't like your name, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Comment, like, subscribe, and later, guys.